you know, there was a time with my 2 guides, we had many crocodile rivers to cross.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, Madagascar's full of crocodiles. And sometimes they would ask the local community, you know, whether it's safe to cross. And I would say, how do they know it's safe to cross? And he replied once, well, they've made a deal with the crocodile. So, what do you mean they've made a deal with the crocodile? It's like, yeah, you know, the crocodiles have promised that they won't eat the locals if the locals let them be and leave them alone. So you're going to cross that crocodile-infested river on the hope that some contract has been signed or some handshake, give me photo proof, you know? They're like, yeah, I'm doing it. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm building a raft, or I'm finding a different way, you know? And,
Even a raft?
Yeah, and we did it. It took us 4 hours to construct the raft. Yeah, just to get to the other side. I never knew what was in.
You must have been shitting your pants just looking down at that water.
Yeah.
Crocodiles, they target people.
They do. There's always 3 ways to cross a river. Cross where the locals suggest. If there's no locals, cross where there's white water or rapids. If there's not that either, then yeah, a raft is the final option.
There's a terrifying story about these explorers that were, I think they were on the Congo. And they were in kayaks, and the guy in front of them got attacked by a crocodile. And the guy watched the crocodile come up, grab the guy, flip the kayak under, and then pull, and then pop. The kayak pops up without the dude in it. Boom. Whoa. And then the guy's gone.
Scary story.
So it reached up, snatched him out of the kayak, and then
just
yanked him,
ripped him off the rope,
popped him out of the kayak, and the kayak pops up, and the guy's like, "What in the fuck?" He's right behind him while this thing happened.
Oh,
his boy just got eaten by a dinosaur. In a crazy muddy river right in front of him. It was like, fuck! Yeah.
What do you do? Get to shore, get the heck out of there.
Did you see them?
No, we would, again, super vigilant. We crossed at the right places where there was white water. And where, you know, rafts, maybe they could have been below, but luckily we didn't see them.
You didn't see them there at all?
Didn't see, no.
No crocodiles at all?
No. No. And it's all murky water, so you can never tell what lies beneath, you know. But they can be, they can.
What is that? 1961, David Attenborough in Madagascar with the crocodiles where they're worshiping.
This guy's gonna feed it.
Yeah.
What's he bringing over to feed them?
They were just cutting it up here.
So this is the people that think they have a deal with the crocodiles.
Yeah, this is long history.
Madagascar.
So they've been feeding these crocodiles for a long time. That's probably the move. Feed the crocodiles so the crocodiles don't get into hunting. I mean, they want to preserve energy. If they think they could just show up to the shore and every day you toss them some food.
Yeah.
Look how
And the Crocs know normally where the people cross, and they'll just try to stay away from human activity normally. But there are stories of people being taken, of course. You know?
Of course. Yeah. Look how evil that goddamn thing looks. That doesn't give a fuck about you.
Not at all. Yeah, you're not making a deal with a croc, are you? No. And they were laughing at me, saying, yeah, like, of course we've made a deal. I'm like, don't be silly. And they're laughing, thinking I'm weird. It's like, come on.
But they also believe in witches, too. But it's interesting, like, without the real outside world, right, would take away the internet, take away access to education, take away all the things that we think of in the Western world. And then in their world, like, even if witches aren't real, if they operate that witches are real, they're gonna set these, like, very specific patterns, things they're allowed to do and things they're not allowed to do, and that at least gives them this idea that carrying that chicken around is protecting them.
Yeah.
You know, that a chicken's going to protect you from the bad witches. Like, and they just keep living that. Like, you can't take a chance.
Yeah.
But are you going to take a chance and abandon the chicken? What if you get killed by a witch?
Yeah.
Then you're going to feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
So
they get stuck in these patterns because life is so sketchy there as it is. Yeah. You're surrounded by dinosaurs. You're hacking your way through fucking terrible forests.
Yeah. It's almost to protect them as well, isn't it? The younger, by creating these stories. There was another one that if a leaf falls, if you're resting in the shade, it gets hot in Madagascar underneath the tree. If a leaf drops, it means there's a snake in the tree warning you to get out from underneath. If the second leaf drops, it's warning it's about to spiral down and spear through your skull. And again, I'm like, that's impossible. I'm like, no. So I'd just wind them up, second leaf dropped, and they would scatter, and I'd still be there relaxing under the tree. But I do love that, that's why I travel to amazing stories, isn't it? People living in so many different ways. Big, beautiful world, lots to see, lots to do.